If you stay in Malaysia and wanted to get yourself an affordable, powerful foam dart blaster, these might be your best bet. Hello, what is up guys? I'm your host Gordon and welcome to another What Am I video. And I would like to get a little help from you guys before we continue with this video. Smash the crap out of the like button to help trigger the YouTube algorithm magic. Upon numerous requests from all my Malaysian viewers, today is finally the day I will be comparing both the Adventure Force Nexus Pro in Malaysia, we calling it Dart Zone, and the Dart Zone Max Stryker, because these are the most affordable power in Malaysia. And when I say power, I mean serious firepower. Okay, to those who stay in Malaysia, you are pretty much stuck with a very limited amount of foam dart blaster choices, especially if you wanted to get yourself like high performance foam dart blasters. We are definitely waiting forever for the X-Shot Longshot, but no worries, if you guys are looking for something serious and affordable, look no further in the Dart Zone brand. On the right hand side, we got the Dart Zone Max Stryker, and on my left, we got the Dart Zone Nexus Pro. And both of these are what we call the 150 FPS sweet spot high performance foam dart blasters. As you can see, both of this blaster, it is very similar in terms of aesthetic. Both of these blasters are actually based on the AR-15 platform. And speaking about usability, both of this blaster come with a safety switch at the side of the blaster. Both of this blaster are compatible with half-length darts as well as full-length darts, all thanks to the adapter that came with the blaster. And speaking about the adapters, both of these are interchangeable, of course, and both of these blaster is able to take in a worker magazine, which is a widely available magazine in the foam dart blaster scene. Other than that, both of these blaster can fire mega darts as well as the rival balls. And of course, two of these ammunitions will not cover a great distance, at most 4 to 5 meters, but being able to fire various ammunition is actually a cool thing. Both of this blaster comes with an adjustable buttstock, and both of this blaster come with a buffer tube that will allow you to put in all sorts of AR-15 compatible buttstock, just like this one. And not to mention that they are also interchangeable. Both of them actually comes with a detachable palm grip over here, which is of course being held together by Picatinny rails and screws. For example, if you're not a big fan of the shotgun palm grip over here, you can easily swap it out with a Picatinny rail compatible grip. In terms of weight, they are about the same. And last but not least, both of this blaster comes with aluminum inner barrel. And now let us talk about the difference for both of this blaster. Start off with the accessories. For the Max Stryker, it comes with a lot of accessories. First of all, it comes with a fake giant scope over here that does not have any stuff in there. It's just plastic. And of course, it comes with a pair of iron sight over here for you to, aim without a scope, which is a much better choice. And supposedly the blaster came with a pretty long silencer, but unfortunately, I kind of lost that one though. But trust me, that silencer do not look good with the blaster. As for the Adventure Force, the blaster only came with a pair of iron sight. This is more like the AK-47 iron sight if I'm not mistaken, and of course a detachable flash hider. In terms of Picatinny rails, both of this blaster comes with different Picatinny rail setup. For the Max Stryker, you will get your good old classic HK416, one straight roll of Picatinny rail on top of the blaster, which is much easier to configure compared to the Nexus Pro, because the Nexus Pro comes with a two-step Picatinny rail, one at the top and one at the bottom. So it kind of limits the accessory configuration as compared to the Max Stryker over here. Not only that it limits the accessory usage, it also kind of affects the aiming as well, because the iron sight at the front of the blaster is actually slightly lower than the iron sight at the back of the blaster. So aligning the back iron sight with the front iron sight will kind of need a little bit of an eyeballing technique. As for the Max Stryker over here, it comes with a pair of iron sight over here that can align with each other because of this straight Picatinny rail configuration. So basically, both of this blaster, any Picatinny rail accessory will work with them. Oh yeah, speaking about Picatinny rail, both of this blaster does not come with Picatinny rail on both left hand and right hand side of the blaster. So if you guys were planning to put in like a flashlight or laser or something on top of your blaster to look cool, the only way to do so is to drop in a PAC-15. And speaking about aiming, the buttstock of the Nexus Pro over here is kinda low. When you actually rest your cheek over here, you will have this huge piece of plastic over here kinda acts as an obstruction a little bit. As compared with the Max Stryker over here, it comes with a riser which allows you to rest your cheek very comfortably and aim very comfortably as well. So yes, I guess that's all of the physical difference. So right now, let us go check out the performance differences. Okay, we are back, guys. So the performance of the blaster, as usual, it is a very good performance blaster for its price. But in terms of performance differences, there are actually some difference. Starting off with the Nexus Pro, it can go around 142 FPS all the way to 146 FPS. A pretty decent performance for its price. And in terms of accuracy, very accurate. Hitting a target in 10 meters is actually not too much of a problem with a proper scope. As for the Max Stryker, on the other hand, the blaster can go around 145 FPS all the way to 154 FPS. In terms of muzzle velocity, this Max Stryker over here is actually slightly more powerful than the Nexus Pro. Well, not to mention that the Max Stryker is a little bit newer than the Nexus Pro over here. Hitting a target in 10 meters is definitely not a problem with a proper scope. And of course, operating both of this blaster, I did not encounter a single gem as well. And will both of this blaster passes the wall test? Of course, both of this blaster looks like a colorful AR-15. It will passes any wall test with flying colors. So yep, I guess this is a very straightforward comparison. So if you guys like this video, feel free to smash on the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Do remember to click on the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. So yep, that's all for today, guys. See you guys in the next video. Adios, guys.